Hi everybody. Ooh, there we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the new version of With Vaughn. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Look here a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I wanted to only do finance stuff, but the problem is I only know a little bit about finance, and unfortunately, I don't know enough strategies to make everybody rich in the way that they want to be rich. I only know the simple stuff. So I only cover stocks, crypto, basically what increases the price in those specific investment vehicles, land, real estate. Like that's the only stuff that I invest in on that stuff. So I thought I could make it off of that, but obviously people want to get all the hidden stuff and want to follow the fake gurus and all that stuff, so it's all right for them to have that thought process. I just feel like the content that I have for my stuff, which I'm going to keep on my channel, I just have it on a playlist instead of, well, I'll have it on a playlist and available for the public to see. But I'm just going to go ahead and just create content that I want to create. And we're going to go back to what really made this channel start, which is just how cringe and terrible my content normally is. So I'm basically going to be playing 2K, NCAA football, college football revamped. If I can find, or actually, if I can create more files for my other games, because even though I don't, well, college football revamped as a mod. So obviously I have NCAA football 2014, NCAA football 2012, 2K13, Tales of Symphonia. I got Madden 12 and Madden 25 over there. But sorry, wait. Yeah. Yeah, over by that TV over there. I have the rest of my games, but I don't feel like getting up to go over there. So that's my fault. However, we are going to go ahead and play this for reals. And honestly, hopefully y'all like it. I enjoy it. I hope everybody else enjoys it. And we are going to go ahead and start playing on our testing dynasty. I skimmed through a couple of years just because I actually wanted to test out the. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. I wanted to test out the what was it? Player progression, which I like the player progression, especially if you're rebuilding a terrible school. Uh, we did the playoff thing, and well, I probably didn't show y'all correctly, but we did win the first ever national playoff championship game. But I played every single game. I was only playing on varsity. I wasn't playing on All American or Heisman. So, excuse me. So with this season, what I'm hoping for is to actually improve our running back situation. Uh, we have some good running backs. I just don't have a talented offensive line. And with my offensive line not being good, obviously running game is not going to be good. Hopefully, we can go ahead and keep the defense as it was, which was, I think, number 3 in the nation in total defense last season. And, ooh, that's a free ball. Come on, get that. Oh, yeah, free touchdown. Junior red shirt Marenko with the touchdown. We appreciate you, big boy. First conference defensive touchdown of the year. Ooh, North Carolina lost or no, North Carolina won against Florida State. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I got the punter and I don't got the kicker. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh. Although I shouldn't expect too much, he is still a freshman, so. Okay, he did. Oh, I got stuck in the block. And there ain't nothing impressive there, boy. Oh, what? Some real action. Let's see. Oh, Joel Stavo, his first tackle in the whole season. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the same play. There we go. There we go. So somebody's on the offensive line. 82. Yep. Yep. Get beat down, boy. My apologies again. Most of this will actually get cut down just because of the fact that I know it's not really going to be a lot of commentary. Just because I'm a terrible content creator, and obviously this is probably cringe for you to watch, but I mean this is the best that I can do right now, especially since I'm sick. Uh, I'm gonna try to do my best on, being consistent and always producing content, even if I don't want to. Oh yeah, that should be, yep, big game, big game, big game. Oh, I thought that back cut was gonna work. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and start racking up this dough. So I'm in the New Mexico spread offense. Unfortunately, this offense without good linebackers, actually, I said linebackers without good linemen. It really is a crappy playbook. Let's do play action read. All right, Bird, freshman, Erickson, I think is a junior redshirt. Everybody else should be chilling, but oh, all right. 3rd and 2, we'll go fullback dive in honor of not the expert. Fullback University is what we're going to possibly attempt to be. All right, let's see. Let's do. Yeah, screw it. We'll keep on doing fullback University. 哦，wait, hold up, full house. That's right. Boom. Halfback off. Ugh. Let's see if this is a touchdown, folks. All right. 2-1. In there, in there. Yes. That's what Sherry White's for. 14.6 plays, 67 total yards, 2 first downs, and we're still in the first quarter. All right, go, 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 go. Yeah. Oh, well, I got to shoot, so hopefully that helped. 9 rushes, 22 rushing yards. Let's go ahead and keep on blitzing. Let's go ahead and pressure them. Nope. Yes. Who was that? Who was that? Joel again with another tackle for loss. All right. Let's go ahead, go into coverage, pump the crowd up a little bit, even though it's the enemy. Tackle for loss. That's what I'm talking about, baby. His first rush is negative on New Mexico. All right, come on, Pope. Let's get a good return here. All right, go to the right, come back to the left, go out. No, no, spin. Good return, good return. All right, 4 rush plays, 59 yards, 2 pass plays, 8 yards. Think we can do a little bit better than that. He's wide open. There we go. Perfect, perfect. All right. So we got the fullback in. I don't need to do the fullback anymore. Let's do play action left and then have Bruckler go deep. I just want to see if this will work. Ooh, with the catch. Okay, Guy Kelly. Let's go ahead and do power 0. And I'm trying to think if I should be a tight end or not. Yeah, probably not. I'll go ahead and just get the run going. Boom. Inside. Spin out. This is going to be frustrating if I can't get this run game going. So Sutherland currently got 2 rushes along for 50 yards. We are trying to get more rush. Oh, wow. He just bulldozed him. Actually, we'll do this. Now, this right here is a natural play because you get whip routes onto the outside, slots going inside, and most of the time the rip routes for the slots will be wide open. And remember, this is on varsity, so all right, I'm not really seeing anything dangerous here, so we'll go. Whoa. Whoa. 2 for 20. Does that put him over? Hold up. Gotta check the depth chart real fast. All right. Does that put him over? Yes, yes, it does. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and do smash corners, but we're actually going to run the quarterback in. And if you're wondering why I am doing it this way, is because I don't have any natural design rush. Oh no, come on, man. I don't even know if that was the center or if that was the left guard. All right, we're going to still rush again just because. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, great. Don't get in my way. Thank you. All right, 3 touchdowns in. And that can be figured. What happened? Why was there a timeout? Let's see if we can get some onside kicks. 19 yards as an average. Or no, 19 yards total defense done right now. 1 yard as an average, and certainly 2 sacks so far. Still looking for our first interception, but we are getting there. Oh, that's a screen. Ah, ah. All right, 1 yard reception. I'll take that. That was his first pass, too. Actually, one of you, yeah, you'll focus on the quarterback. Oh, no, he went that way. Okay. That was my fault. I messed up. That was my fault. But I'm not really mad that it's a rushing touchdown because I normally don't have those done on me. And since it wasn't in the red zone, I can't really be mad. Oh, wow. I wonder if that was his just bad accuracy or I don't know. But let's get a good return on this one, Pope. Let's go with whoops. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Play action slide. Bob X. Boom. And now we hit verticals. This is when everything starts getting fun. All right, we're going with Sutherland out. All right, Sutherland wide open. That's what I like to see there. I hate this formation, full twins over, because I mean it's only really good for the jet sweep. The jet cross screen doesn't really work unless it's a blitz, and you have to hope that your quarterback is fast enough on the blitz to actually allow your running back enough time to get the ball out after he does his route. Oh yeah, fullback, or I said fullback, tight end. Get off, get the animation perfect. Let's do read option. Oh, they switched positions. Interesting. Oh, you stopped, you little punk. All right. I guess we'll do curl flat corner, but we're going to do curl whip corner. The whip on this game is OP on any level because it actually, depending on your route running, I believe as long as your route running is at a 75 with receivers and then every other position 65, as long as it's around that vicinity, you should be able to do whatever you need to do with the whip route to get that specific character open. If not, make sure you have a slant involved. Hold up. I might be doing this wrong. Oh, TCU got whooped. That's going to be very good for us. I know we're outside of the top 24. Oh, he's a senior red shirt, so I don't even need to care about all this crap. All right, Heisman's going to this guy then. Ah, nigga. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a goal line formation just because this should be a tad bit more interesting. Oh, come on. At least it's only one rush. All right, so he got a 4.3 average. I guess we'll just stick with man coverage for now. Wow. There we go. All right, thank you, Miller. Um, we'll do another zone because, or I said zone. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, come on, man. So it looks like they are very short on offensive linemen, which will actually explain a lot. All right, this is not going to go well for us. So I don't know what to trust on this game anymore. I already know it's going to be a run, but come on. You know what? We're going to do this. He got the animation. I'm not going to complain about that. We'll let that be a touchback. All right. Time for some deep passes. X wide open. Yep. 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 Anybody I see open, I'm throwing it to. If I don't see anybody open, I'm throwing it to Bird. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I am not fucking doing this shit. Left tackle and a right tackle. So I need more tackles. Fuck this. All right, 38-yard field goal. That's Ian. All right, 17 points. I think I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and put our backups in. It's technically 3 scores. They have to get 2 touchdowns, extra points, and a field goal to tie back up with us. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and see what Wusong does this year, or Whiteson, since he didn't actually play last year, since he was a junior receiver, but because he was 5'11", and most of y'all don't know this, my statistics when it comes to playing on any team that I control, you have to be, when it comes to offense, on the offensive line, you have to be 6'4", 250 pounds, bare minimum. I don't care if your overall is 40. I don't care if you are the slowest offensive lineman out there. You just have to be that, specifically that height and that moniker of a offensive lineman. Now, oh wait, so boom, boom. Wait, what? Okay, Pope Franklin. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right, then Buckler and Kelly will be like this. You sir are going to be fired. Go ahead and put you up there. Yeah, like this guard, he's staying whether he does good or not. This guard is getting kicked out at the end of the year if I have replacements. These 2 are going to stay no matter what. He's getting kicked out as long as I can find replacements. And then I'll keep him for the most part until I can find a better lineup on my offensive line. But for now, it'll just be kind of like this. You got tackles, so it'll be you, Alvarado, and Lance Jones, who is a freshman defensive tackle. And even though he was the weakest defensive tackle I could find, he was also 6'5", 280 pounds. And offense, I forgot to finish this. Offense, when you're on the offensive line, you have to be 6'4", 250 pounds. I don't care about your height as a running back, fullback, or quarterback. And then not tackles. Tight ends and receivers have to be at least 6 foot. Again, I don't care if you're fast or slow, although I do need your speed, agility, and acceleration to be over 70. That's the bare minimum. And then that's basically it for offense. Punters and kickers, I don't care about because you only need one for a 4-year or 5-year period, depending on how you play. On defense, my defense is actually more stringent. On defensive line, you have to be at least 6'4", and 250 pounds. But with the weight, the bare minimum I'll accept is 240 because on the game you do actually gain weight. Like Max Elkman was 6'6", 240 or yeah, 241 pounds. Obviously, he's a sophomore redshirt, so by the time he's a junior redshirt, he'll be 250 pounds. So obviously, you'll grow into the role better. I just need you to have that weight initially just to start off. And as you can see, although Dusty or Destin Gainer's not going to be 250 pounds, he is 6'4", and he'll be right around there as a senior redshirt. I'm sure he'll probably be like 245 or something like that. So I'll accept that just because he's 6'4", and he has some strength. So that kind of balances it out. But I do prefer 6'4", 250 pounds. If I have to recruit something that isn't that weight and that's the only weight that I can get, I'm cool with it. But these guys, as you can see, they're all junior red shirts, or at least a junior red shirt, except for him. He's the only defensive tackle that I have in the future that is hopefully going to be great. Outside linebackers, middle linebackers, corners, free safeties, and strong safeties have to be a bare minimum of 6 feet. Some of these guys are not at 6 feet, like this middle linebacker who's a senior red shirt. But again, I didn't really have an option when it came to this. I did go ahead and just keep him just because he is the fastest middle linebacker I have for this year. But since this is his final year, which I'm glad, I can't do with anybody under 6 foot on my defense. It just makes it way too easy for an offense's. Sorry, it makes it too easy for opposition's offense to go ahead and score on you just because they have bigger receivers than you. So I prefer just having everybody in a sense of being at least 6 foot when it comes to defense. And then defensive line specifically has to be 6'4" or taller. Yes. And like I said, some of these guys is going to be under 6 foot, but again, I'm cool with them being under just because of what they produced for us the previous year, along with I don't really need to have I have 4 safeties, but obviously, oh wait, hold up. So Cook and then 65. Maurice Marshall, 6'5", 210 pounds. So this dude's going to be a monster as a senior redshirt once our facilities get better. He won't be a pro athlete, but he will be great. I'm going to try to have Andre Minor stay kind of like this. I don't know if that will affect his stuff really badly or not, but if it does, it does. If it don't, perfect. Long snap. I'm going to go ahead and let you get some playing time, Mr. George Burgess. And we are going to receive the ball in this coming up quarter. Come on, give us a good return. Give us a good return. All right. And since we are in the lead, we now make sure we are on conservative on everything that is important for us for now. And we run the crap out the ball. Yes, I will throw in some passes here and there, but I try to make sure that they're guaranteed to work passes. Like play action, full slide. With this, normally I just go ahead, get the ball, throw it to the running back because he should be open. Boom, guaranteed, bam. So our backups is mainly, I don't focus on getting big yardage. I literally just focus on making sure that the clock is just running the whole time. Even if it's like a 17-point deficit, if it was a 16-point deficit, the first team unit would still be out there. But if it's, I thought he'll be swiftier than that, but I guess not. Oh well. Since Wyson was a receiver, we go ahead, pump, R1. Hopefully that was good. No, okay. Let us, wait, what did I do? Okay. All right, here we go. Hit. Okay. All right, I got scared on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I got scared. I thought I accidentally pressed square, not triangle. Wait, Oh, okay. So some of these guys are tired. We'll go ahead and do this. Normally, I go ahead and be an offensive lineman, try to get a pancake, but because they're in a 1-5-1 defense, is it 1-5-1 or no 1-5-5 defense? My fault. Or is it a 5-5-1? It's one of those stuffs. Nope. Switch it up. X. Mind you, all of this is just a test. I just want to see how everything is going. I am going to be producing for the mainstream audience. Anybody who submits over to my Patreon, I am going to be allowing y'all to choose who I actually make a full dynasty with on this, or we can do original 2014. We are going to go ahead and allow. Oh wow, Mara's. Okay, that's weird. But we're going to go ahead and allow y'all. Oh yeah, wide open, wide open. And Caleb Myra is our sure-handed receiver this year. I had to redshirt the junior, which I'll go ahead and go into the player progressions and let y'all see what I'm talking about in a little bit. But I knew that was going to happen. All right, we need to get back once again in some big yardage. And then after we get this big yardage here, we will go ahead and call it quits on big yardage. All right. Yeah, deep curl, baby. Got him. Got him. All right, here we go. All right, after we recover that kick return onside kick, as y'all can see right here, they touched it. We got the ball back within 5 yards. So we are going to be running the heck out this ball for a little bit. We might do a couple of play actions. If the play action comes up as a setup play, we will be doing that. Perfect. Luke Wyson with a 6-yard rush there. We are going to switch it up every once in a while for this, just because it is technically easier, but I do want to make sure that we are always at least chewing up as much clock as possible on this game. There we go. Another 6-yard rush. Ooh, 7 this time. That's good. And while we chewing up the clock, I do want to say that we are sponsored by no one except for Patreon. Ooh, nice spin. That was a nice spin to get open for that. All right, let's see. We're going to do a play action deep end just because I feel like it is set up for that right now. Although I doubt that they're going to bite on it just because it's not considered a setup. Yeah, they didn't bite. Square. All right, Morgan and Myra got a touchdown, or not a touchdown, a reception. That's all I can ask for. 6 for 7, 59 yards, a touchdown, and there Jamar Brown got 6 tackles. There we go. All right, Wyson getting the damn on animations like that. We'll go ahead and continue on running it. Now this is what I'm talking about right here. We'll do a read option after the 4th quarter starts. So I do like the gameplay of 2014 with the revamp, because it does seem like the mechanics are a tiny bit smoother. Obviously, the run block and the pass blocking BS still happens, even if you got an overpowering offensive lineman. Although I can't lie. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Wysung with the touchdown, 13 yards, with a spin move on whoever that was. Getting in there for a touchdown. We appreciate your effort, sir. Why is your hair so shiny? Come on, get him. Bam. 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and they got 2 sacks and a pass deflection or pass breakup in this game. Let's get this party jumping. We need interceptions, boys. Come on. I thought I was going to be that defensive tackle, but it's all good in this neighborhood. Don't run. I don't want to create a player just to get this kind of in a hilarious situation, just because I know if I create the player, I'm creating them as a punter. Oh, cheeky. All right. So obviously we need to do a QB spy the whole time, and I'll basically cover as a secondary QB spy. Oh, at the 19, that means it is time for us to get ourselves a interception. We will go ahead and be in the goal line as normal, because, yeah. Oh, what the heck? All right. That's bullshit, but okay. Come on. Nobody cares about them. Get that returning. Get that. Yeah, we are. Thank you for hurrying it up. Read option, and then honestly, I'll probably just keep it like this the whole time. It's really nothing much to it. Get our little, get our little 5, 6 yards every once in a while. Ben, I like Kelly on this. Let's see. This right here, I feel like is broken because we all know 2014, the middle of the field is like the softest on defense if you're doing the pass play. And it's like just like all of that. Like it's almost a guaranteed catch every single time, no matter what. Now, of course, I understand it's still, like I said, it's varsity. It's not anything big. But I feel like a lot of stuff is being done correctly in this type of manner. Oh, he pancaked the crap out of him. Or I should say he got pancaked the crap out of by that defender. But let's see here. Let's do a halfback dive with the tight end as an extra blocker. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to. Come on. Push him out the way. It's a good, decent run. Good, decent run. Do play action F slide again. I want to give it to Mara, but I got a feeling he's going to actually be stuck this time. So lock. Oh yeah, R1. Let's go. Let's go white. And then triple option left. Yeah, let's go ahead and change that up right now. Oh, wide open. Hello. Over here, let's do a. I don't want to do a triple option slip that direction. Let's just do a regular triple option. Let's see. Who? This might not be good, but we'll try it. There we go. Perfect. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. That's about how long normally I do a regular drive when I'm just trying to eat up some clock. Ooh, Ohio State almost lost. 22-29. Interesting. Let's do cover 3 buzz. And we will be. Didn't let me switch. Like, that's what I'm talking about. These controllers are weird. All right, we're doing another cover 3 buzz. There you go, Phillips. Another cover 3 buzz. Dion Fountain or Fontaine. All right, hopefully the defense, at least the defensive backs, got enough rest. How was that 7 yards? His knees was down 2 yards behind. He's 6 for 6 passing. Move you right there. I swear, man, this game is just weird. Cover 2, same. It's like I want to do other stuff. I just know this team is running the whole time. There, thank you for hitting him. Chase just got hurt and they already gave an update on him. You shouldn't run, boy. All right, call timeout. I do want to run a couple of plays, plus I want to kneel down. All right, here we go. Stick your mans. I wonder why you didn't go for the interception. All right. Oh, come on. Oh my God. It's bullshit. Nah. Oh well. I'm pissed off that they scored all 4 fucking rushing touchdowns. All because this fucking defense can't score. Or all because this defense can't fucking tackle. All right, how are we going to finish the game? We just took a kneel, got our little 10 points that I wanted. I want to finish it kind of spectacular. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and finish it with a counter. Why? Might as well. And normally I would control like the left tackle, but I'll just go ahead and run it out. There we go. 72 rushing yards per down. All right, and the game is over. 6 for 6 on third downs. We didn't have to attempt that third down, so we stayed perfect on third down so far on this game. Finally got ourselves some decent rushing yards. Passing yards can do a lot better though. But all in all, it's a pretty all right. It was a pretty okay game. Just need to get better offensive linemen. Once we get better offensive linemen, I believe we will be able to dominate on anything. We can dominate on throwing, we can dominate on rushing, we can dominate on QB scrambles. And then our defensive coordinator is, our defensive coordinator is perfect right now. Obviously, that game was terrible, but let's see here. All right, BYU beat Virginia. Boise beat Louisiana Lafayette. Washington destroyed Georgia State. And Oklahoma destroyed Tulsa. Interesting. But that is week 4. We'll be going on to week 5 against UTEP, our biggest rivals currently since New Mexico State was taken out on the revamp. So UTEP is our biggest rivals. And then Arizona, we played the first week, or was it week 2? One of those 2 weeks we played them. We'll be going on to our 13th game. We got some recruits ready for a visit, all defense, which is honestly what we need is defense. Better defenders. We need better tacklers. No love loss. What's this? Oh, it's just a regular rivalry game. I thought it would be something special. But, of course, it's nonsense for some of these guys. Alabama, we go at home against Alabama. Again, but that game honestly is going to be easy. Trying to decide on how I want to do this. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get him. I wish I could, but it looks like I'm not going to really be able to get Scott Hall. Yeah, all right, we're going to go ahead and just say, sorry, Scott Hall, we're going to have to get rid of you, buddy. All right, so everybody else, this defensive tackle, I might have a chance. This defensive end, yeah, I should have a chance with him. I'll give him the run up on that. Go ahead and do 100 on these 2 dudes. Now, I know this dude's a 50 overall. He is very, very terrible. I am honestly just recruiting him just because he's a 4-star. If we get him, which I'm pretty sure we will just because of how bad of a player he is, we are immediately cutting him from the team. There we go. All right. Oh, no. Yeah, here we go. All right. Ball burglar. +1 catching. Yes. This is what we need. All right. Oh, and it's a televised game. Okay, I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for televising our games. We had one national game, which I believe was against Arizona. Yeah, it was against Arizona. So Coastal went up against UTEP. They lost by 14. Oregon struggled. That's actually pretty interesting. Oregon struggled against UTEP, and UTEP defeated Texas Tech. Interesting. So we might have some trouble against UTEP since they are our biggest rivals. Alabama's undefeated, so Alabama's probably going to be a difficult team to actually play. Old Dominion's currently above 500. Georgia State lost to who they just get whooped by? Washington. And then Louisiana Lafayette just got destroyed by Boise. Arkansas State's at 500. Troy has yet to win. Louisiana Monroe yet to win. Georgia Southern has yet to win. And South Alabama looks like it's going to be a pretty easy schedule going down this line again. We were lucky with some losses in the previous year. Certainly thanks to, Michigan losing in overtime to Notre Dame. Kansas State losing to Oklahoma. UCLA is currently undefeated. Florida State just lost to North Carolina. Washington lost to Illinois. Let's see, Kansas lost. No, Kansas is undefeated. Sorry, USC lost to Cal. Ooh, interesting. That is actually interesting. All right, Cal currently is undefeated, so that's not really going to be a big loss. But as we can tell, nobody dropped out the top 25. So right now it's looking like we're going to struggle getting in ranked top 25. Tulane's 26, Mississippi State's 27, Alabama's 28, Utah's 29, James Madison's 30th, and Oklahoma State's 31st. AP polls, okay, we're not anywhere near it just yet. Heisman watch, all right. Ooh, excuse me. So championship contenders right now, we are currently ranked 35th in the nation. This does go actually by your current rank, not by anything outside of it. We do run a 14 playoff championship, or what am I saying? We do run a 14 player or 14 team playoff championship run on this one. And I normally would do obviously the top 14, but I'm thinking about doing champions of each conference being inside of the playoff instead of having it just be the top 14 teams. Although with this setup of the top 14, it would be interesting to see. And I am fair. Last season, I believe we were like fifth or sixth. So even if we would have did a 18 playoff game, we would have had, this thing keeps on disconnecting. But even if we had an 8 playoff team thing, we would have been, inside of that. Now, I am deciding that we're going to stick with the 14, but we're going to do championships since it's going to be conference standings. Is going to be Sun Belt. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 conference champions. And then the extra 4 will be teams if they are in the top 25. Will go based off of where they ranked in their conference. So, for example, we have Ohio State, Oklahoma, Clemson, and LSU. Those are guaranteed to win currently their specific championships inside of the bowl games. Now, North Carolina, being in the ACC, would not get first place for Clemson if Clemson were to win and they were to go against North Carolina. If Clemson were to lose, then it'll be North Carolina and then Clemson will be in. But then Michigan also going against Ohio State, whichever one of those two will definitely be in. And then they will have to have the other one in at the late seed. And then obviously Kansas State against Oklahoma, UCLA against actually no, UCLA would be champions right now unless Florida or Washington will beat them. Florida State, since they're ranked 9th, will be the next ACC team in, but they won't be able to have a say against Clemson or North Carolina. But of course, that's just going based off of what we have right now. Obviously, the other conferences are not involved inside of the rankings. And that's, obviously how it's going to be. But right now, it's going to be between New Mexico and Western Kentucky. Again, SEC, it's either going to be Florida or LSU. And then whoever is higher ranked out of everybody in here will probably be a extra seed in. Cal currently is winning in the South. Or wait, is Cal in the North or is Cal in the South? I think Cal's in the North. Yeah, Cal's in the North. All right, so Cal will basically be North. UCLA, I think, is in the South. Anyways, we'll have our conference standings like that. RHF players of the week. I meant to do toughest places to play. So I wanted to go against Clemson this year, but because we had Alabama, I was like, might as well go at Alabama, or might as well go against Alabama at home. Since they only on a win streak of 2, I figured I might as well go ahead and improve our own win streak on our home games. So essentially, we will go ahead and do 5 home games this year, and then next year we'll probably try to keep it at 6 or higher. But as of right now, we are looking decent. So that will be all for this video, and hopefully you guys liked it. Again, once I'll try to, grow a little bit, but I'm going to stay on the cringy side of the content. But without further ado, I bid you all farewell, and hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we will see each other again in the future. Peace.